What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Okamiden. I'm What the Fnu, and I remember it so you don't have to. Mostly. You can keep all the its involving you crying in the shower later to yourself, thanks. Say, I had a random thought while I was editing the last episode. You know all these lucky coins and demon parts that I've gotten? Can I use the warp in the save mirrors to actually go back to places I've been to? Like, go back to the future. You know, hit 88 miles per hour and... Oh, fuck you! Really? That is so needlessly hindering. So... Well, excuse me for being clever, Capcom. Well, fine then. I guess I'll go explore the fields just a little bit. I'll go down the path I have to follow. Because, you know, that kid said that somebody was headed towards the moon cave not too long ago, and considering I just lost my partner, you know, call me crazy, but I think this person may just have something to do with replacing that partner. Just a sneaking suspicion. And you know what? Maybe the item he gave me is going to help me do that. Nah, didn't think I could cut that rock. Oh well. This isn't exactly the kind of game that has a bunch of assets to throw around. Can't have more than one type of rock that can be split open. You know what I mean? They all look pretty much the same. Ha! You think that's gonna stop me? Oh no, I came prepared. Treasure's mine, babe. What? Oh, it's one of those... from Animal Crossing, you know? Those things... Hang on a second. Let me just find it in my... Text? You need to get out of my way so I can actually see what I'm looking at here. Let me... Okay, seriously? It's gonna be the last one, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it. I found you, but why on earth were you in the last can? Oh, I was in the first can. You just started on the wrong end. A little bit of Looney Tunes there for you guys, but yeah, seriously. Doesn't that look exactly like one of the things from Animal Crossing? It's the... What are they called? Seriously, the dancing things that make noise when you put them in your house. The sad part is, if you give me just 5 minutes, I'm going to be able to tell you what it's called. That's the bad part about me being an improv. Look at this! Did the rest of the land not even exist yet? There used to be a bridge there leading off to a firework maker's house. Well, we don't get to meet Tama's ancestors or anything? Jeez, man. Well, game that doesn't have a whole lot of assets to throw around, despite the fact that you've already made the models. All you had to do was a texture swap for most of it. Honestly, now. Here's a hole in the wall. Can we go to Agata Forest? Survey says... thought so. Oh, wait, maybe. Is it... No. No, that would be asking way too much. Ah, well. So what's in this cave? More collectibles for us to pick up? No. That would be way too... That would be asking way too much. It's just a completely empty room with nothing in it. Like half of the places you can go in Quest 64. You know, that's actually a game I may consider Let's Playing someday. I'm not going to say it's a flawless... Found another... Gyroid! I knew if I thought about it for a little bit, the name would come to me. Yeah, gyroids. Yeah, I'm not going to say Quest 64 is an underrated gem. I will openly admit, even though I like the game, that it does have its flaws. It's not exactly a fantastic game, but it is a very polarizing game. Either you're willing to put up with its shortcomings or you're not. But if you are going to enjoy the experience. It's kind of unique in that sense. And I really, of course, like any game that gets a lot of flack from the player base, it tends to... What the hell? Would you look at this? What... Wow, guys, we have gone back in the past. Look at that. We're so far back, somebody had to invent the fucking ocean. props, Capcom. Just props. Nobody could be bothered to even put something like that in there. You know, despite the fact that you already have the asset made. Crime-a-niddly. What's up here? It's a hole. A hole that serves absolutely no purpose in the world. You know what? No, it does. Of all the things we've seen missing in this place, this hole must have some kind of significance. This means something now. I claim this land in the name of what the fnu. I shall officially call it the Go Screw Yourself hole. Which actually kind of sounds pretty bad now that I say it out loud. That was a lot better in my mind. I apologize. Don't hate me more than you already do. More gratitude. Please level me up. I'm really tired of being at where I am. Just one disappointment after another. Just leading you by the nose. Racking out the suspense as long as they can. Yeah, sure, take some meat. Whatever you are. Aha! Is that what I think it is? A red pile of polygons! Just what I always wanted. Thanks, Santa. Promised myself I would cut back on food. No, you need to cut back on calories if you're worried about losing weight. Look, kid, let me tell you something. My mom owns basically a fitness area. What you have to do... What the hell? What? Okay. Wait, where did he get rice balls from? What the hell is... video game logic. Yeah, my mom actually owns what's basically a fitness studio. The karate studio, like I've said before, a Krav Maga. Or, Anshun Kuk Do. They teach both there. One's a more formal style, one's a more practical style if you're into martial arts. Basically, you can talk about calories and carbs and fat and sugar all goddamn day, but really, it comes down to one basic rule. The more processed something is, the worse it is for you. So, eating things that are more natural is going to be better for you. It's just common sense. That's one thing you can take to heart. That's something you can't overshadow in like diet pill commercials or anything. That's the basic truth of it. That's as flat and honest as you can get when it comes to losing weight and being healthy. Just something you can take to heart. Oh, what the fnu, where you can learn all about all kinds of gaming. Oh no, Chibi, no! You don't know what you're doing! Oh, good job, kid. You broke a demigod's back. Way to go. Now I'm gonna have to put Chibi out of his poor misery. What the fnu, where you can learn about all kinds of topical things related to gaming, like losing weight. Although considering some gamers, that would probably be good information to take to heart. Kidding. Potbelly! Says the guy who has his own gravitational pull, you anime-haired freak. Unbelievable. Well, now that I have a partner, I'm going to take this guy up the hill here and see if I can actually get some weapons created. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Aha! It works! So I can go back to the future. Hey, kid. What's it feel like being about 50 years ahead of your projected lifespan back in those days? Pretty awesome, I bet. Alright, I can finally turn in these lucky coins and get my weapons upgraded. It's about damn time. I've been using this lunar sword so long, I think I've forgotten how to use the other weapons. Yes, give the lucky coin. Like I wouldn't in the first place. There's no benefit to me just holding on to them. Jeez. That levels me up, right? Yeah, I thought so. You couldn't have dragged that out any longer. Thanks, Cat. Both? I get both? A new unit of health and an ink pot? Well, okay, I'm not complaining, but... Eh? Eh? Oh. Oh. Wow, this is an awkward situation. I get it. Okay, so I don't have enough. I didn't get the sun beads first, which I need in order to get the mystic beads. And I just flat out don't have enough of the advanced materials to get the feather sword. Well. This puts me in a predicament. But I have a solution. I do. Let me just take a look at these scrolls over here real quick while I explain it to you. There is one thing I want to do. I want to go back and... This is the advantage to playing games on your computer as opposed to on a system, is that you have the internet readily available to you. So I'm just going to look real quickly at a guide and see if I can find Masterpiece 4 Part 1. Obviously, I'm going to buy Whirlwind here real quick. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Let me see. The same way in the original game? Yep. Most overpowered skill in the first game is now going to be the most overpowered skill in this game. So, I will see you guys in just a second after I execute my plan of trying to look up this extra item that I missed, and hopefully I haven't been able to completely ignore it yet. Oh! I was on the hunt for masterpieces, and I found a new resident for Yakushi Village. I didn't even know this dog was here. Cool. I wonder how long ago I could have gotten this guy. Wow. And off he goes. Another satisfied customer. And I just noticed my gratitude meter's still going up. Can I level up again past 10? Wasn't that like the max in the original game? That's as far as I got anyway. Okay, this is the weird part though. My guide tells me that's where Masterpiece 4 Part 1 is. Which is the one I'm missing, right? I mean, it's the top left corner. Americans read from left to right, so I'd assume that's... Right? Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, top left corner. Logically, that should be Part 1, but apparently it's not. It said, look for the bombable wall near Tama's house, Tama being the firework maker here. One of the few characters I've actually memorized the name of. There's no other bombable walls, nothing behind his house. There's nothing I can... Ah! Okay, then. You know, my original plan was just to go back to the future, hit 88 miles per hour, and then look for that masterpiece part that I missed, and just... get the demon bones that way while I was searching for that thing, but considering how grindy it can feel, I just decided fuck it and just decided to get the truth mirror. Wow, and I promised myself I would start cutting back on the swearing. I know I have a couple young viewers watching at least. Well, que sera, sera. Let's go back to the past now. Time is not on my side, I swear. At least I can warp straight to Shinshu Field. I don't have to screw around. Yep, stopped myself there. I'm getting a little better at this. Don't have to screw around with just walking from the town to that place. Though it's gonna take me another 30 seconds or what. I don't really need another warp point right there. You put one right outside the moon cave, that would be a bit more convenient. And watch, there's gonna be one there too, now that I've said that. So, charge! Let's head back to where we were supposed to be. Seriously? You couldn't even be bothered to put in water? I mean... God. Let's just go into the moon cave and... I can't let go of this! You know what this place reminds me of? You know that one level in the original Crash Bandicoot where you're walking over the bridge and there's all that fog beneath you over the bottomless pit? That's exactly what it looks like. You've even got a long stretch of land over it, just like that. Hey, Dios mío. Well, at least this place doesn't look a whole lot different and even has the same barrier. See, this is how you gotta do it, guys. And look, there's water. How about that? I think this game's good. I think it's bad. I guess it's just like most things I see nowadays. There are a lot of things to love, a lot of things to hate. Why is that? Why are people born in my era more inclined to like more things about old school games, yet be more of a cynic towards more modern stuff? It just doesn't make any sense. Everything should be treated equally, shouldn't it? So what makes those games so special? Technical limitations? Well, yeah, but you can't blame that. It's a poor artist who blames his tools. Oh, come on. It's a poor artist that blames his tools. I mean, if you're good, you can make anything timeless. You can make anything feel like it's something great. I mean, look at Ocarina of Time. That game is over 15 years old now. No, wait. Zelda celebrated its 20th anniversary not too long ago. Yeah, it's over 20. No, wait. Damn it. Let's just settle on 10, okay? 10 is probably the most accurate number here. Oh, she went out to gather some herbs to eat. Some edibles for us to eat. I'm tripping over my own words now. It's because she went out. Well, it's not because she went out, kid. It's because there's demons that can kidnap her. I mean, it's not like your gluttony... It's not like the demons burst from the gluttony accumulated in your stomach, you know what I mean? It's not your direct fault that these things exist to kidnap her. So, I understand where you're... Don't get me wrong, I understand your feeling of devotion, and you're very brave for trying to save her, but really, it's not... well, just one more of those things you notice as you get better and better at telling stories, or more along the lines of hearing the same story over and over again. Is that a motorboat? That's a motorboat in feudal fucking Japan. Yep, I've officially seen everything now, except for a really good low-calorie soft drink. Oh hey, here's something you don't see every day. A female demon. No, seriously, was one of those even in the last game? I mean, one that looked like her, kind of? I know we've met the Witch Queen so far, but... I think these two are on the opposite sides of that spectrum. Ugh. Well, anyways... I can see my services aren't appreciated here. No, I need to make her sound even more haughty. I was working on making regular plants edible. And that plays into this... How? Oh, I see, because they're hungry. I guess. I've seen people kidnapped for less. I'll pretend there was a little accident in the kitchen. It'd be a shame if Charity became part of the... I think that humans of unusual skills make for a better feast for Orochi's delicate taste. I also hear humans are a good source of energy for our kind. And it never hurts to get an interloper out of the way. Now it's time to get cooking. Okamiden. Moon Cave chapter, 100 years ago, aka how many cooking puns can we stuff into one chapter? Let's keep a counter for that now that I've completely lost track of how many fails I've had. Yes, yeah, that's smart, guys. Just board the ship full of evil beings that could and very well most likely try to kill you on sight. Yay! Imminent death! How fun! Seriously, would that thing even function? Those things are huge. That thing must have an incredible power-to-weight ratio. How does it steer, anyway? It has no fins, no stabilizing system. Once again, I'm sucking all the magic out of something. Bad habit of mine. At least I'd made something constructive out of it, right? Like most of my flaws. We must... Oh, I need to push the button now. Sorry about that. Alright, that dog that got in here last time became a canine ice cube. What dog? Is... Oh, are we going to affect the future again? How are you freezing? Your hair is made of fire! That's also something I discovered while I was trying to grind bones off of these things. I I feel so bad. I completely missed his name. Mawaru or something. He actually generates fire like Nanami generates water, but we'll talk more about that in the next episode. So everybody, that's the end of Okamiden. I will see you guys next time when we will go into the ice cave. Later, everybody.